Marilyn, once described as a lively and attractive woman, became withdrawn and depressed, retreating to the basement where she lived in near isolation. Friends of the Bernardo family would later recall how Paul's mother treated him with visible resentment and neglect, referring to him as a bastard child, a reference to the shocking revelation that Kenneth was not his biological father. Marilyn never treated Paul with warmth. She seemed to loathe him. He wasn't like the other kids in the family, she made sure he knew that. A family friend later recalled. Those who knew him in his early years recall an almost eerie quality about his personality. A childhood friend once remarked, Paul was always smiling, but it never reached his eyes. There was something off about him. His mother, Marilyn Bernardo, later admitted in interviews that he was a difficult child, noting, he had a way of twisting things, of making you feel like you were the crazy one. Paul's home life was far from the picture of stability. His father, Kenneth Bernardo, was a deeply troubled man. In 1975, when Paul was just 11 years old, Kenneth was charged with molesting a young girl. He was later convicted, and it was also revealed that he had been sexually abusing his own daughter, Paul's older sister, Debbie. This revelation shattered any illusion of a normal family life. Paul's mother, devastated and humiliated, became reclusive, retreating to the basement of their home and leaving her children largely unsupervised. Friends recall that Paul developed a deep hatred toward his mother, frequently mocking her weight and calling her vile names. Despite the turmoil at home, Paul excelled in school. He was well liked by teachers and classmates, with many describing him as polite and well-mannered. But behind closed doors, he was developing an obsession with dominance, violence, and control. As a teenager, Paul began exhibiting behaviors that, in hindsight, were clear red flags.